Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Road to the Final market dip that happened yesterday. We're going to talk about what's going to happen for the weekend. So, pretty straightforward on what we're going to be doing. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please drop a like. It will be much appreciated. And if you guys aren't subscribed, please do. Now let's get right into it. Yesterday we got our first Road to the Final cards, and they're actually pretty good. We'll just take a quick look and stuff. But they're actually, pretty decent. I enjoyed the team. I think it's a very solid team. I know a lot of people are kind of hating on it, but I think all these cards are really, really sick. As far as, investing goes, we'll probably do like a little bit of trading midweek with these cards. I just, Champions League isn't really for a few weeks. So what's wrong with these cards is they're slowly just going to lose value. If you want to pick one up and use them in your team, by all means, go and do it. Like Alphonso Davies, he looks sick. Zakaria looks pretty good. Rashford, he's got an inform, but he's decent. Klosterman looks like a really good card compared to the gold card. Nice little boost on him. But those bigger players like Salah, Oblak, Griezmann, I think Griezmann might be a left winger, so maybe use Griezmann, but some of these cards, there's not a huge difference from their gold cards like Salah. I just don't see the point in buying this card right away. I think these cards will lose value because Champions League, if I'm not wrong, we have this week for Premier League, no Champions League. Then we have an international break week. And then I think we have another weekend before Champions League resumes. So there's still like 2 or 3 weeks until we get Champions League back. And then we have 3 straight weeks of Champions League and Europa League. So it should be pretty good, and I think the best time to buy those cards will probably be about the weekend before or probably like a few days before Champions League starts. Obviously, we will talk more about it, but these cards aren't due an upgrade until the end of December, December anyways. So that's why I'm kind of staying away from these cards, except for the ones that obviously, have a nice boost and you can use into those teams like Klosterman and Davies. But anyways, enough with that. We'll get into some of the cards that actually went down. Now, this morning, waking up, we've seen a little bit of a market kind of rise. Nothing crazy huge. I know on PS4 we're up like 1% on the index 100. But someone like Van Dyke, who before yesterday was sitting at 420k, and we have a lot now. So we saw a big hit on some of these cards. Van Dyke went down to, I want to say, he was at one point yesterday, he was dropped down to about 375. Now it looks like he's kind of recovered to the 399, 400k mark, around that range. And that's what happened overnight. A lot of these cards recovered a little bit. I don't think they're going to fully recover, at least until next week, if they are to. As far as investing and all that goes, well, I'm gonna likely say that's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna advise when to buy and sell. It's up to you, just because I know it's hard with Weekend League. But what's gonna happen is likely this will be the highest part of the market for the rest of this weekend. What's gonna happen after content is we're gonna see the market kind of drop down, and then overnight we're gonna see it kind of just flatten out. And Sunday should be like a fairly flat decline as we head into squad battle rewards. Then we'll have, Weekend League sell-off, and then eventually I think on Tuesday or Monday again, we're going to see what we saw last weekend with the overinvestment start. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to want to try and get in on Thursday flips. Tomorrow we're going to have a video talking about the best cards to invest in for that Thursday flip, because we saw from Sunday into Tuesday, we saw a big rise in the market. So what it tells me is we need to get in these Thursday flip investments earlier. We'll talk about that more tomorrow, but for now we're just kind of doing our market watch. But what I would advise is probably looking at investing in those Thursday flips tomorrow. But like I said, I'll have a full guide on it all tomorrow. Salah was a card that, was interesting, and it's the first time I'm seeing him with a new picture. Salah's card, I kind of tough to say, what was going to happen to Salah's card because he had the Road to the Final. But like I said, this is absolutely ridiculous for his card. This is a +1 Salah. He has literally just +1 stats from the rest of his cards. Look at that, 94 pace, 88 shooting, 83 passing, 91 dribbling. It's not a huge boost, and for the fact that this card is 1.3 million more expensive than the gold card, it's just not a good idea. to kind of get in on these cards. I would look to stay away from these road to the finals until we get closer and closer to that Champions League period. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more supply come in. Yesterday, the big reason why the market dipped so much was because we had a huge influx of just cards coming in. I know icons. I was looking at a lot of icons during this time, and I saw so much icon supply coming in. Like, we literally doubled in supply. It was crazy. Usually, you know, there's like 20-30 pages when the market's working properly. And we ended up having like 50 pages of icons. I know right here it says 11 or whatever, because this market is freaking broken on the console. But it was pretty crazy what we were actually seeing as far as the supply coming on. And I know a lot of golds took a hit. Obviously, Van Dyke, Neymar. I know Neymar was about $1 million. Neymar didn't take too much of a hit. I know Neymar is, I want to say he's about 970. So it's not like he took a big hit. Yeah, 980. It's not like he took a huge hit. Oh, there's one for 945 right there. I'm sure that one is gone. Yeah. But like I said, it shouldn't really matter too much for these cold cards. So what's to come for this market for the remainder of the weekend, really? Like I said, as far as holding cards go, like I said, we're probably going to just dip down a lot after, you know, this weekend, or today, really, once content drops. So just be aware of when you want to sell and buy your cards and stuff. It just kind of sucks because you do get punished for playing weekend league, it seems. You know, whether you play on, when you have to start on Friday, you know, the cards are more expensive, and then, you know, you play on Sunday and you look to sell after the market goes down. It's just how it goes, unfortunately. But like I said, it's pretty straightforward. I'm probably just going to wrap up the video here. There's not too much more to talk about. We'll have a good investment list coming out tomorrow. The market it looks like it'll be okay for now. I'm not expecting as big of a dip as yesterday for the remainder of this weekend. I think it's going to be a fairly flat decline, just, you know, very small. I'll be very surprised if we get a huge dip coming in today too. It just doesn't seem realistic to me because I just don't know how many more promo packs they're going to put into the game. But again, like I said, I'll be very surprised if we see that dip. Unless EA drops some crazy SBCs with great rewards or something, the market should do fairly well. And I mean, that'll pretty much wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a like. If you guys are new around here, make sure you guys subscribe. I have a very nice PL Player of the Month investment guide coming out later today. It should be a pretty good watch. It's a good idea to start looking into that. I think Sunday, tomorrow, is going to be a great day to buy a lot of things. So just be ready to get into the spending. It should be pretty good. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.